Sometimes I get very overwhelmed and I overthink a lot of things to the point where my mind gets really exhausted. But I'm realizing the remedy that works for me and probably works for you is going outside and just getting some fresh air and being surrounded by nature. These past couple days, yesterday and today, I went to a new park and I was walking a different part of a local trail that I haven't really walked before or a lot. And there's just something about being surrounded by trees, hearing the birds chirping, just allowing my mind to really quiet and calm down. I just think life sometimes can feel so complicated, so overwhelming, so draining. And being in spaces and places that are bigger than ourselves, I think are so important to remind us of how little we really are in the grand scheme of things. We are on Earth, a planet that's in space. We have these massive trees, these massive animals that exist, and all these different things happening in life. And it just reminded me to take a moment to calm down and to chill out. So I just want you to take a moment to calm down and chill out. Yeah, this is why I decided to film this outside today because look, when the weather is nice, I am outside. In Washington a lot of times we have that misty, dreary rain, but it's getting close to that time of year where it's going to be nice and sunny, so I'm going to be taking it all in. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share this message to remind you that I don't know, being inside, sometimes it can feel so stuffy. We're stuck in our thoughts, we're stuck in all these different things. And I think sometimes just stepping outside almost allows us to expand and to open our eyes and broaden our horizons and just our views of what we see literally around us to be like, oh, life is going to be okay. Even if you might not fully know how that is going to be or what that looks like. But I don't know. I think nature. Sorry, guys. I got excited. But I think nature is one of our natural here. I can't talk. I think nature is one of our natural healers. And we need to tap in more. I also think in our modern day society, with technology continuing to advance, which are good, it's good in a lot of ways. Also, in some ways, I'm not sure. Not sure about that. But I think it brings us back to center, to our inner selves, our soul, because we're not supposed to be so disconnected from nature. What are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? I think we're most powerful when we do tap in and we do connect. And I sometimes think about how I wish our society didn't look this way. Because so many people, including myself, we're just thinking, how can I have food on my table to eat? And how am I going to support myself? Like money, money, money. Um, when it doesn't, it doesn't have to look that way. But that's the society that has kind of been built. And I think a lot of people out there just want enough money to live comfortably. You know what I'm saying? To do the things that they love to do. And I just think something about being in nature makes it easy for all those thoughts to go away and to recenter. So if you are feeling just uncentered, you're not feeling right, you're feeling irritated, frustrated, if you can just be outside and really try to be present in that. Maybe close your eyes and listen to the first three sounds that you hear. I think that It's very important. I'm not a person that knows all the answers, but I just felt really called to share this message today because literally that was me earlier this week. And I'm just trying to find ways to keep myself more grounded and centered more often. And it's about finding the different tools that work for you. And I think nature is a very powerful tool for all of us because we connected. It also makes me think of the Avatar movie with the blue people, and how, hey, if that was real, I'd be there. I'd be there. And just how beautiful it is to, as beings, live in unison, in connection with nature. That's what we all need, including myself. So, I hope you enjoyed this message today. I know I didn't speak perfectly, yeah, feel me, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So, yeah, I'm wishing you a lovely rest of your day, and I'm sending you lots of love.